why you don't understand women. You are locked in your own mind. The things that you think are attractive to you, you're projecting onto the woman or the women that you're trying to talk to. This is a common problem in today's society. We project our ideas of attraction or things that attract us to the opposite sex onto them, and we think that they think those things are attractive. But it's not the case. See, and that's a big trick. You want a woman who is physically beautiful first. That's the first thing that goes through a man's mind, is a woman's level of attractiveness. That's what you want, right? So you think that that's the first thing that she's looking for too. And so you give up if you don't have a great face, or if you don't have a good hairline, or if you don't have a big muscular physique. You think you're dead in the water and that you have no chance to begin with, so you might as well just give up. Well, that's not true, right? Because that's not the first thing that a woman looks for. Also, you might think a woman wants a guy who is soft and emotive and shares his feelings and puts his faith in her ability to handle his emotions. So you then do those things trying to attract this particular female. Those are things that you find attractive. That's what you want out of a woman. See, you want those things. You want her to open up to you. You want her to depend on you. But you're projecting those things onto her, and you think that that's what she wants. You're off on the wrong foot already. You got to get out of your own mind. Stop thinking about the things that you want in a person and assuming that those are the things that she wants. This sounds mean, it sounds wrong, it sounds rude, it sounds degrading, but it's not. Women want the opposite of a woman. Now, those things, like I said, that could be taken a really bad way, because we're not saying that women are bad, but we're saying that women don't want a woman. They don't want you to behave like them. If she wanted you to behave like her or like one of her girlfriends, she would just hang out with them. She doesn't need another girlfriend. What she needs is a man, a strong man. You have to be that. You have to be a leader. Women are attracted to that leader type of a male, that confident type of a male. And if you can't project that, you will never have her 100%. You might meet a woman who's willing to sort of settle for you. But if you're trying to attract a woman, especially a woman who is already confident herself, you are going to have a really hard time doing that if you can't get out of your own head and into hers. Women play all kinds of little games. They make you think that you're on the right track because they don't want to be mean to you. So they're inadvertently leading you on sometimes, and you think you're making all the right moves. You're buying her cards, you're buying her flowers, you're showering her with attention, you're asking her about herself, you're trying to get to know her, you're complimenting her on her personality. The more you do that, the less respect she ends up having for you. Now, it sounds mean to say this, and you've probably heard it in other places, maybe in movies or other people online talk about this all the time. And I'm not saying you have to be mean to a woman. You should never be mean. That's just stupid. But you have to be kind of aloof. You have to show them that your life goes on without them, right? Women want a man with a mission. Women are attracted to a man who's got somewhere that he's going. He's got his eyes and his mind focused on a goal, and that goal isn't to just sit around and attract her all day and be her best friend. A lot of women hate hearing that. A lot of women hate knowing that men are figuring that out. But men are slowly but surely starting to figure that out. The pendulum in especially America had for so long been on the side of men, right? Men had it really good up through the 50s and even into some of the 60s, right? But because of feminism and the way that things progressed during the 60s and the women's rights movement, the pendulum shifted way, way, way the other direction. And for quite a long time now, women have had all the power. Don't take that literally. That doesn't mean in every case, in every scenario, but there's certainly been a paradigm shift between the sexes in the past 40, 50 years in the United States. But what we're starting to see now, what I'm starting to see, is the pendulum kind of drifting back the other way. My wife talks about this a lot. She believes that we're headed towards an equalization, a true equalization. Because what we had before wasn't equalization. Men had it really good for a really long time, and then women had it really good for a really long time. We don't need to get into all the details of how women have had it really good. That could be a whole separate set of videos, not even just one video. Plenty of other videos. But now we're starting to see things drift back towards the middle. Okay? Now we're starting to have, as men, more advantage back in our corner. We need to use that. Get out of your mind. Stop thinking about what's attractive to you and figuring that's what she wants. It's not. What's attractive to her is everything that she isn't. I hope it helps.